We're gonna get it going, Bigfoot World, in 1 second. Like 3, 2. Here we go. What's going on, Bigfoot World? I'm here, guys. I was a little late with the coffee, but you know what? It's better late than never. What's going on, Bigfoot World? First thing first, can you guys hear me, see me? Give me a thumbs up. What's going on? I see you up there, LBI. Long Island Bigfoot, my man. Thanks, man. I definitely appreciate that. Definitely. But I see everybody's in a good mood, guys. I'm all right, guys. Hanging in there. It's I gotta tell you guys, it's been one of them years that I can't wait till this shit's over. But I'm glad to see everybody's on here. I'm gonna wait a couple minutes, stretch this out a little bit. Let everybody get in here. Let the notifications get sent out. Before I start on my notes, I actually got a little bit of notes. I woke up early, but I started late, so we'll get it going, guys. Still talking about that snake. That snake freaked me out. I think I peed a little on that snake on that video, man. I looked down there, there's a snake going across the trail right over my feet. It's crazy. I see Mr. Willis. I look at it after the live stream, man. I can't look right now. But good to see you on here. Hopefully you're on here watching instead of sending me messages, man. But hopefully everybody had a good week. We got Memorial Day coming up, or Labor Day, is it? Yeah, we got Labor Day coming up this weekend. Everybody drive safe. Don't drink and drive. We'll get it going. I don't like snakes either, man. Back to you, Robert. I'm in a half decent mood. I had a pretty good day at work, man. It was all right. Everything's doing good. I'll give an update on my gram a little bit later on toward the end. It's gonna be like quick, and I really ain't gonna be answering nothing. I'm just gonna give it to you how it is and what's going on, and it's a touchy situation. You know what I mean? And I just want to give everybody an update on it toward the end, so I can hurry up and dip out. But other than that, let's get back to these videos, guys, man. First thing first, I apologize for being late. I'm still videos behind. I still got videos to put up. And my fucking right when I was uploading the second video, they shut the internet off. It's like, what's next, man? What's definitely going to happen next? It comes in threes. We'll get it, man. We'll get it. So I had to go get the internet paid. With everything going on, I forgot to pay the damn internet bill, and they turned around and shut it off. So I got that back on. With a lot of hassle with this corona shit going on, nothing's open. So how you supposed to pay the bill? It's like a mess. But I finally got it straightened out. I got it paid over the phone. It's like I give up. But it is what it is, man. It's life on life terms, and it's giving me a workout. I ain't gonna lie. It's kicking my ass, but I'm still getting it done. Now, you're going to call me the Black Mamba. That's what's up. I see you, Lori. What's going on? But, guys, this trip, man, for one, it was probably the most excitement I had in the last 10 years. And two, it took probably about 20 years off of my life. Man, let me tell you what's going on. I don't even know where to start, guys. I don't even know where to start. I'll start with this. I pulled in. Can you guys hear me good? Everybody hear me? Give me a thumbs up. Can you guys hear me? I'll get it started. What's up, Bobby Joe? Good to see you, man. Yeah, I know, man. It's hard times right now, Bobby Joe. Thanks. I know you'll be there. I know you'll be there. And we'll talk more about it toward the end. All right, thank you guys. We'll get started then. You guys can hear me. You guys can hear me. But first thing first, guys. I'll start it off. I was in the K or not. I just read your shit, but I pulled in to the parking lot at a wild, like the wild area. I pulled in the front part of this forest and I parked. There was one car in the parking lot. When I pulled in there, that's it. This is not a place where you can walk there. There's locals that walk there and then they go hiking and then walk home. It's nothing like that. You got to drive there, park, and then get out and walk into the forest. It's that type of place. There's no locals, no houses, nowhere near it. The closest place is, don't worry about it. But trust me when I say there's no houses there, right? None whatsoever. So, and you'll understand what I'm saying later on in the story, right? Later on in the story. So I pull in, my phone's going off. I gotta pay attention. And you'll understand more at the end of this video. I'll fill you guys in. Mom, you on here? Anyway, what's up, Money Mike? I see you. Thanks, Rick King, my man. But anyway, you guys are getting me sidetracked. Guys, here we go. Let me get this going. I pulled into the parking lot. There's one car there. I put my snake gaiters on. I put my backpack on. I mount up. I head out, right? I know that there's at least one other hiker out there on the trail other than me because that should be it. So I take off, right? And you're right, Kathy, but I take off and I start hiking down in this trail. I get about a mile and a half in, and I pass these two guys. And the feeling I got, the vibe that I got off these guys was kind of weird because I asked them as I was passing them, I was like, "What's going on? How you guys doing? Did you see anything crazy out there?" And he said, "No, not really at all, man." And he kept his head down. I got the vibe that he didn't want nothing to do with what I was doing. He didn't want on camera. He didn't want to talk to me. That's the vibe that I got. He just kept it moving pretty much. There was two of them when I ran into him. So I pass him, and as I pass him, I get maybe 50 yards right there. I pass him 50 yards, and I'm talking shit on him. I'm like, if they seen something, they ain't gonna tell me anyways. But I know they did. I know they heard something. So as I walk down maybe 50 yards, and this big boulder comes out of the brush, boulder like this, come out of the brush and lands into the creek bed, and I freeze. I lock up like, oh shit. It's like right here. And I'm talking shit on there. Like, if I see where this thing's coming from, I'm going directly at it. I see where it came from, and I'm not going directly at it. I like froze for a minute. So I'm talking to it, and I'm walking down around it. I'm talking to it, and I don't see it at all. I don't see it. It's standing there, but I don't see it. I'm looking over it. I think it's a stump. And I'm walking out around it, and as I first start, you can see him standing there in the brush. So I go out around, and the dude's standing there, and he's facing like toward the deep forest, but looking over at me, watching me. And I hear a sound behind me, like something moving in behind me, or it was the dude crunching something heading out. So this thing, as I turn back to look, he goes down on all fours and over the back of the hill, and he's gone. So I keep on moving. I keep on walking. I'm talking to it like, I'm Jeff. What's going on, man? I don't know what to say. I'm stumped. So I keep looking back that way. I can hear it. I can hear crunching. I can hear it moving around over there. I can just hear it. So I just keep moving. I leave that whole spot, that whole area. It's like, don't mess with it. Just leave everything alone. Just let it go, and maybe I'll catch something on the way back out. So I walk for hours, maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours deep into this forest, just thinking about stuff, not realizing what I'm doing. I'm miles into this forest, and I'm even talking about it on film. Like, my batteries are getting low. I'm on like 25%. I'm miles in here. I can't call 911 because I'm filming with my phone on that trip out. And I'm like, I can't. If this goes dead, I can't even call 911. I'm miles in here. Nobody knows where I'm at. Nobody knows how to get here. I'm stuck. I'm gonna be on 411. That's all I'm thinking, right? It's like I'm jinxing myself. So I sat down for like a half hour and just take a smoke break, bullshit, and just think and just listen around. You know what I mean? Relieving stress, kind of. That's the kind of mood I was in. And then behind me, feet behind me, it may be 20 feet, 15 feet, I hear this hissing. I mean, loud hissing, like somebody stabbed a tire hissing and just faded out. I jumped up on my feet and tried to hurry up, turn the camera on, like, guys, this thing just hit that. You might not have seen that yet. The video is probably not going to be up on that part of it till tomorrow. But I jump up, I turn the camera on. There he goes again, Long Island. That's what's up, man. I appreciate that. But I turn the camera on, and I'm telling you guys, like, this thing's hissing at me. The one that was following them two guys out, he turned around and followed me down in. He followed me in there. I could hear him the whole way. He paralleled me the whole way back in there. I'm deep in this forest with this one. I think it might have been more, but it was like one that was really letting it known that he's there. And he does it every single time that I'm down in there. So I know them guys heard something. So I sat down there and I'm looking around trying to figure out where this hissing came from while I'm filming. And I'm telling you guys, like, man, my battery's only on like 10%. I'm going to start hiking out of here. Vengeful One. Thanks, man. I'm losing my voice. But I appreciate that, Vengeful One. And I'm telling myself I gotta get out of here. I ain't going to be able to get no help if anything goes wrong. And I feel like I'm jinxing myself, right? You'll understand later on. So my battery's going dead, and I'm trying to just turn it on when things start happening. You guys, that's what's up, man. You guys, Michigan Bigfoot Adventures, that's what's up. You guys, man, I can't even get my story out. Can you wait till after my story? But I appreciate that shit, man. I got a full plate right now. That's definitely helping it out. It's helping it out a lot. But I'm trying to tell my story. But I can hear this hissing behind me, loud as shit. And I finally start walking. I try to shut the camera off, my phone off, try to reserve the battery, and until something happens, till they start clacking or they start doing something. So I'm walking out, and they start screaming, right? Two loud screams. It wasn't a whoop. It wasn't a whoop. It was kind of a whoop, but it was more of a scream, like the time over in Bigfoot Waterfall, but louder and closer. And he did it twice. So I hurry up and turn the camera on, and I start walking where it's like, guys, this thing just screamed at me. And I'm walking. I said, I'm going to leave this camera on and just walk with it in case it does it again. It's right behind me. He's following me, and he just screamed twice, loud. And I was praying that he did it again so I can get it on film because it was loud. It was crystal clear loud, and it scared me. It was so loud. I'm losing my voice. I've been telling everybody what's going on. But it was loud as shit. I'm trying to walk a little bit faster to get out of there because my phone is like on 2%. It's blinking. It's red. The battery sign is red flashing. It's like, guys, I'm going to walk and I'm going to try to hope I can get out of here. And he does something behind me so you guys can hear what's behind me. And my phone shut off. About, I say 4 minutes, 5 minutes. I was walking fast. I'm heading out this trail trying to get out of here because I'm feeling like this thing's about to do something to me. He's behind me. He's making sounds. He's doing dumb shit, and he's getting closer. I was almost at a jog. I was just walking fast up and down these hills trying to get out. And next thing I know, like 4 minutes passed after the camera died. My phone died. To my left, coming up beside the mountain. You know how coyotes usually got like 9 in a pack, 11 maybe. Man, guys, there was 30 MF and coyotes, at least 20, 30 coyotes spread out across the bottom of this mountain, coming straight at me. You could see them bouncing up their heads, coming up on the fern, tongue hanging out. Oh my God, I'm dead. They got me. And all around me is these big ass gigantic freaking trees that go straight up 40 feet with no branches to hang on. I'm humping this tree. I'm humping the shit out this little ass tree, trying to get off the ground. And I'm thinking I'm like 9, 10 feet off the ground. I'm humping the shit out of it before these coyotes get up to me, right? So I'm humping this tree, hugging it, and I'm looking down over the mountain and watching these coyotes. They're flying past. That scream that the Bigfoot screamed, I felt like he sicked them on me. That's what I felt like. He sicked the dogs on me. But that scream must have spooked the coyotes, and they all just come bum rushing. They passed me. I mean, I'm hugging the shit out this tree, and they're all passing me. You can hear it like wind. And they go up over the top of the mountain. They didn't even care that I was there. I'm thinking I'm like 9, 10 feet in the tree, looking down over this mountain, looking at all these coyotes. I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to die. I can't even call nobody. Who even knows how to get here? I'm freaking out, right? So I look down after I see these coyotes hit the top. I look down and I'm only like 2, 3 feet off the ground. I swear to God, if they wanted me, they had me. I wasn't even off the ground. I was just like maybe this high off the ground, thinking that I'm like 9, 10 feet off the ground, but I wasn't. I was humping away and didn't get nowhere. I was so panicked. I didn't get nowhere. I'm still barely on the ground. They can get me. They can rip me off the tree if they wanted. I mean, it was just the dumbest position I've ever been in. I put myself in that position. It was, man, oh my God. But they didn't want me. They ran right past me. Whoosh, flew past me, like 30 of them all one time, spread out across that side of the mountain, flying up full speed, man. That was a rush. That was adrenaline rush. I stood up because I was only like 2 foot off the ground. I stood up feeling like a dumbass. I mean, then I took off running full speed out that trail until my heart was pounding out my damn chest. Who did that? Long Island Bigfoot again. My heart was pounding out my chest, man. It seemed like forever. I hid behind a tree for a couple minutes, try to catch my breath, and then I run like 100 more yards, and then I hide behind a tree or under a bush. It's like this thing, it's just getting bad. I need to get somebody out here with me. This thing, it's gonna make me come up missing. It's either gonna make me famous or it's gonna make me come up missing. One of the two, because he's not. It's like they know we're not allowed to bring guns into that forest, and they're noisy. They'll stalk you. They get in your face. They don't give no f's. I mean, this Bigfoot are just. I don't know, guys. I need to get a couple of people with me, because by myself, it's like they sick the damn dogs on me, man. I really feel like, because he screamed twice. It was like he screamed, and then maybe 30 seconds went by, and then he did it again. And then I hurry up, turn the camera on. I filmed maybe 4 minutes. It died, and then as I'm walking away from it, trying to get up out of there, and I hear like it sounded like the wind coming up through all these ferns, and then you can see their heads bobbing up out of the ferns, then their tongue hanging out. Man, I freaked. Like, oh my God! I was thinking wolves. These are effing wolves, and I'm humping the tree, looking down up, trying to get up this tree, looking down at all these. I'm thinking wolves, but as they're coming, I see that there's a whole bunch of coyotes. I mean, I never seen that many coyotes in my life. It's like a coyote farm or a precinct or something, because they was all spread out across that mountain, rushing up. It was frightening. It was so intense, man, guys. I swear to God, that shit had me on edge the whole way out of there. All I'm thinking is, like, if I make it, this God got me. He watching me for real. These woods ain't nothing to play with. Frogman, thank you, man. Good looking out. I appreciate that so much. But you see how I am now, guys. That you should see me in that truck. I was calling people like, guys, I almost got ate up by some coyotes. I was in the tree humping it, trying to get up out of the tree, and I couldn't even talk. I was saying it so fast. That shit was a nightmare. It freaked me out. I wish I had somebody with me. I would have felt so much more better if somebody was with me. It's just the sounds, the clacking, the brakes, man, the thumps. He makes it known that, hey, I'm here. Watch where you go. Watch your step. It's like that's what he's telling me. Like, I'm right here. Watch where you're going. Don't make that turn over here because I'm about to wrap around. It's like he's leading me the whole way back through there. That's the feeling I got. But it's crazy. I know, guys, I'm rambling. I'll get to you guys' comments. Let me see what you said. That tree, what's my number? Hey, man, that shit hurt. I swear it hurt. And I didn't even get nowhere. I thought I was high in the tree because the mountain goes down and I'm looking down at these cows hugging the shit out this tree. I said, I'm high enough. They ain't going to get me from here. And when they finally left and I'm ready to get down, I'm only like 2 feet off the ground. They could rip me off. And I felt so stupid. I swear. I could just stand right up. It's like, what's wrong with me? Am I this old or something? Am I that stupid? What's going on here? But it was so intense, man, to see that many things coming at me at one time with teeth, their tongue hanging out like they're hungry and shit. That freaked me the F out. I mean, I was on edge. That's some shit you just don't, man. Dana King, I see you up there. You guys are doing that, man. That means a lot, guys, for real. Definitely does. Because like I said, I got a full plate and it's piling up, man. It's a full plate of shit I don't even want. Tarzan Jeff, I need to go join the aerobics gym or something. You think working at FedEx would get me back in shape, lifting boxes all day and shit? But I swear, humping that tree proved me different. I need to get back into shape, man. For real. I need to join the gym, go back to the Y or something. Man, it's good to see me smiling. It just had a good trip out in the forest, man. It was exciting. I got some good Bigfoot activity. He was in my face. And to see all these wild animals coming at me, that shit don't get no. It's like falling off a cliff and you're dreaming, then waking up before you hit bottom. That was that kind of rush. That's what it felt like, man. That shit, it was so intense. That shit was so intense. But guys, let me get on the PayPal's, guys. Where I see Geneva Barnard. I'm just playing with you, Geneva. I'm just playing, man. But shout out to Geneva Barnard. I've been pronouncing her name wrong all along, and I apologize for that. I'm an asshole. I'm the asshole to give the thumbs down, man. You know how I am. You gotta have at least one on every live stream, or it ain't a good live stream. You gotta have one asshole in every crowd. But what was I saying? Damn. You gotta hook up with Mark. Yeah, I seen he, man. He's been inviting me down there. I'm planning for next summer. I do need a vacation. I definitely do, man. I need a vacation. My mom, I don't know where she at. I understand that she's not on here, man. Shit. The whole family's having a hard time. I know why she ain't on here. Everybody's taking and handling things their own way. Humping trees is what you. Yeah, I was humping trees. Thanks, Don. I appreciate that, man. But that was the funniest shit when I stood up and I'm only like 2 feet off the ground. I swear I was humping. I was going at it and I didn't get nowhere. I thought I was 9-10 feet. And I'm looking down at all these animals. I'm pretty high off the ground. And when it's all over with, in reality, they could have just bit my ass. They could have had ham hocks for dinner if they wanted, but something scared them. They running away from, I think, that Bigfoot that screamed. Thanks, Geneva. I definitely appreciate it. Oh, I forgot it. If you want to see the team get stronger, guys, hit the PayPal up in the description down there. It definitely helps out. I see everybody making donations and shit. That means a lot. But definitely the PayPal's linked in the description down there. And yeah, definitely thanks for them donations. I love it. Hoes. Oh, okay. Like I see you. I had to read it a couple times. It was crazy. That shit was crazy, man. You give me a thumbs down, Pat. That's what's up. Oh, you did too. That's what's up, Pat. My man. I mean, not my man. You know what I'm trying to say. Bigfoot took care of me. Yeah, I think he sicked them damn things on me because he screamed and like 30 seconds went by. He screamed again loud behind me. And maybe 4 minutes tops, 4 minutes of me walking fast out, they all started bum rushing up. Like they're spooked or something scared them out of there. They was coming at full speed and they didn't care that I was there. They was all running around me, in front of me, behind me, all around me, tongues hanging out, flapping, smacking herself in the face. It's like they was looking at me. That tree was child support now. Shit, I need doctor payments, man. I'm missing skin down there. That shit hurts. All between my thighs is bruised up, skinned up. It's sore. I can't. I got put when I sleep. I got put a pillow between my legs, and I was humping all that time and didn't get nowhere. That's what I don't understand. It's just crazy. And I'm sorry, guys. I'm not looking at the camera. I'm looking at you guys. That I seen a lot of you guys' comments. What the hell is he looking at? I don't really look at the camera. I'm looking at what you guys are saying. They say they run with Bigfoots. Shit, I swear that Bigfoot sicked them on me. It's like he knew how to get them to go, and he got them to go. I, I wish I had. I'm never gonna make that mistake again. I'm gonna have a backup with me, something I can hurry up and turn that camera on because this shit gets real down there. And the sad part about it is, this person was gonna go with me. I swear, it's like God had a plan for this. This person was supposed to go with me, and I was running late because I don't want to give too much information now. But this person was supposed to go with me, and something happened to where they couldn't go, and they canceled at like 2 hours later. So I said F it and got in the Jeep and went on my own. And I'm glad that that's the way it played out because if that person would have got in there and went with me down into that forest, hey, maybe that person would have got took. Because either way, I'm humping the shit out the tree. I don't care who's there. It's just I hope you can hump faster than me. Because there's the next tree, like the trees. There was a tree here. Next tree was like 20 foot over there. They would have to run all the way over there to get to that tree, and we'd have been fighting over the same trees. So what I'm trying to say is that person gonna be missing because I'm gonna be humping my ass straight up that tree. Damn, you had rocks thrown at you. That's some scary shit. I was watching. I think I told you guys a couple of weeks ago. I was watching this researcher, and he'd been saying that when you go into an area and you hear wood on wood, they're accepting you in. They don't mind you in there. But when you hear rock on rock, it's not a good time. Come back later, type of shit. They got that sock hanging on the doorknob. Don't come in here. They're busy right now. That's what he believes. But you don't know, man. You never know. It's hard to tell what it means. Into the woods, humping trees with Jeff. Hey, that could be on a good T-shirt. Oh shit! Well, I'm thinking about it, guys. I talked to a guy. I talked to an artist. We're going. He. That's what he specializes in is T-shirts. And for the month of October, I think I'm gonna come out with a couple different T-shirt lines where you guys are like, and it's something along them lines, like uh, get lost into the woods with Jeff or something like that. It got a couple different slogans that are pretty catchy. So I'm thinking for this month and the rest of this month, I'm gonna be working on that for it to come out in October. Cause every time I go to the woods, I'm lost. I'm lost before I get in there. So it's definitely gonna be on one of the shirts, like Lost in the Woods with Jeff. I'm gonna have a couple different shirts coming out. I've been working on it. I've been talking to a couple people about it. It's just something I'm passing around. But I think I'm gonna get it going for just the month of October, and that's it. Money Mike, yeah, he's a prick. I heard he talking shit in there. Dad's always late. Every week he's late. It was only 7 o'clock. He's on there. Mike, you're fired, man. Money Mike, you're fired. I don't even want to talk to you. You ain't been in the woods for a year, and you're gonna tell me I'm late at 7 o'clock. I seen you. Thanks, Martha. I see you. The two old guys. You've been hanging out with me for a while. I appreciate that. Dean, you too, man. Annette, you've been like every rose got a thorn. That's all I'm gonna say about you. But you're all right there. Right, Dawn? That's me all day. That's where we can put on that shirt. That's crazy. I'm gonna have to write that down. That's yeah. Matter of fact, that is gonna be on the shirt. I bet money on it. Thanks, Lauren. That means a lot, man. Give me 1 minute while I write this down, guys. It's a pretty catchy one Don just threw out there. If I can find it again, it keeps scrolling. Please watch it. Stupid shit. If you can think of any other catchy phrases like that, message me with them, man. You never know; it might end up on the shirt for the month of October. That is pretty catchy, Dawn. That's definitely gonna be on one. I see you, G. I can't say that word on live, even though I don't put commercials on here. They still demonetize the shit out of me. I definitely will, Dawn. Shit, I just send you one for free. You're the one that came up with it. I see you in that. But anyways, guys, let me see what else I got on my damn list. Um, yeah, I told you all about that shit, man. That freaked me out. That shit. I wish I had that on film, but there was no way I'd be able to hold a camera and hump a tree at the same time. I just, I need to get a damn. That's what I was talking to Cheese about getting a GoPro Action Pro with audio, video, and one of them stabilizer mounts on your that mounts up on your shoulder, and just in case shit like that happens where I gotta go hump in the tree, and I'll get all that shit on film. If I do come up missing, at least you find the camera. I gotta get one. That should be cool. I'm gonna get one. This area is definitely exciting, man. And every time I went in there, every single time I went in there, man, I went in there what 2 times, 3 times, and every time I've got heavy Bigfoot activity to where I got them on film. Guys, if you didn't see the Facebook pictures that they found on, I just remember something else. But if you didn't see them pictures of the Bigfoots they got of him following me the whole way through there, check out my Facebook page, Into the Woods with Jeff, because you guys killed it with pictures. Right by that damn moss thing with the moss that's on the stick. Well, maybe about 10 feet behind that on a tree, there's a human head hanging on a tree. One of you guys found that? Oh my God. What the hell was that? There is a human head hanging in a tree. And it's on, check the picture out. It's on my Facebook page. There's the moss balls over here, 10 feet over here, hanging in the tree is a human head that you guys spotted in my video. You zoomed in and sent it to me. It's a human, actual face. I mean, a whole head hanging in the tree. It's, guys, check that out. Like I said, this place never let me down yet, but I'm tired of going in there by myself. I got the strong feeling that if I keep going there by myself, I'm definitely going to be on the 411. They get close. They don't care. They play games with you. I'm not surprised, Dean, but it's scary as shit, man. I'm telling you, when you're experiencing that down in there, it's like a it's like, what did I do? I messed up. Thanks, Lauren. I appreciate that a lot. I really do. You saw it too, Robert? That freaked me out, man. Why would there be a human head? Oh, shit. And I remembered another thing. But anyways, I forgot. I left the part out. As I'm walking in deep, I'm all the way in there. I've been walking 2.5 hours into this forest, right? And as I'm walking in, I run into another hiker, right? He's coming out. And what he says to me, he says, "Oh, look, a human sighting." And walks on by. Like he's all friendly, good vibes. And he just walked on by and disappeared into the woods within seconds. It's like, where'd he come from? And where is he going? Because there's only one car out there. One of these groups ain't got a ride. Are they going to take my shit? Like the whole way through there, I'm thinking, man, is he going to hotwire my shit? There's only one car up there. There's 2 sets of hikers walking out of here. I'm going to come out here. I don't know what happened, man. Like I almost seen a ghost or some shit. One of them don't belong in there. In the tree stump, I was trying to find that tree stump. It's gone. I cannot. I looked for that tree stump the whole way out through there. It's gone. It was on the left hand side going in. It's gone. There's a lot of shit in that woods that just don't add up. It's just weird, and all of it ain't Bigfoot. There's just like some. It's I can't explain it. I just film it. You guys explain it to me because it's just weird. It's crazy. Different parts got different feelings. It changes as you go through it. I wish I could just take some people in there to show them the feelings that you go through going through that place. It's weird. It's weird as shit. But it's just weird that second hiker said to me, "Oh, look, a human sighting." Love you too, Mom. But he said, "Oh, look, a human sighting." It just blew my mind. It blew my mind. I was even talking about it. If it wasn't on the last video, it's coming up on the one in the morning. I'm behind on videos because my internet got shut the F down. Yeah, my mom made it. She's on the scene. You definitely, if you ain't see it, definitely go back. We did some crazy shit walking through there. All right, see everybody. See my mom coming in. See, my mom more famous than I am. That's what's up. Cookie got me beat too. I'm gonna start her a Twitter account. She got more fan base than I do. Unemployment workers. Yeah. Whatever. You saw a video of a Sasquatch acting like it's. He just stood there and let me walk up on him. I know what happened. He was following them 2 guys up out. He was following them out, and as I passed him, it's like I caught him off guard because he wasn't expecting me to come at him. he was coming up behind, following them two dudes up out, making sure they left. And I came in and like we ran face to face, like, hey, what's up? It was like freak accident. That's what it was. That's what happened because he was coming. Oh, you see, Cookie, she came in and told me hi and went back to bed. But that's what happened. The Bigfoot was following them two dudes out, and I ran smack into him. And he tried to trick me by throwing that boulder into the creek so he can make his getaway, and it didn't work because I kept walking and talking to it. Like, hey, my name's Jeff. What's going on, man? And end up walking around and shining my camera right on him. And check the pictures of him out on Facebook page. You guys came up with some real good, clear. I'm losing my damn voice. It's like somebody don't want me telling you what's going on. It's crazy. It might be the coffee. It might be the Mountain Dew too. You just don't know. But we're gonna find out, guys. I think there was definitely at least three, because different locations. I could hear brakes and crunching coming up on one side, running. I got it on film. This next video coming up. When I get up and start walking back, something's coming running straight up the mountain on me, and you can hear him stop so far out. It's like he wasn't letting me get away. That's what I felt like. Like he's staying on me and he's not letting me get out of here. This dude is not messing around. I was feeling a certain kind of way about him. He's and what another thing I like. Thanks, Dawn, man. That's definitely greatly appreciated. But another thing that I didn't really like it at the time, but I like it now. Well, I don't know why I didn't like it at the time, but going in there, the camera picks up so much more because the mountain is like in a valley. I'm down and around it is a bunch of mountains, and all the sound just echoes. So the camera's picking up them sounds. If you guys turn up the volume, you can hear what's going on. You all right? Cook's freaking out. You good? Yeah, hey puppies. What you looking at? I definitely appreciate that, Don. Definitely. That's what happened. We surprised each other. He made his quick getaway right in front of me. He was facing toward the deep woods, and he was looking at me, watching me the whole time, watching my move. He let me make a move by looking back, and as I was going this way, he's dropped down on all fours. As I'm going, you can see him. If you put in 25% speed and watch it as I'm going this way, you can watch him go down on all fours and take off up over the hill. And I'm looking back this way. I say something about that direction, and when I come back, he's completely gone. He's already disappeared. Within a second, a second and a half, maybe. It was quick. It was just like a quick thing. And on the way down, it's like I'm talking. I'm like, I want to see it. I want to get a sighting. I want to see this thing. I got a good feeling. I want to get a sighting today. And this shit happens, and I don't even get to see it. The camera gets to see it. She run around playing with her toy, her stuffed animal. I might have to go soon. I'm losing my voice. Yeah. But guys, I give you guys a quick update on my gram since we're toward the end. She on hospice, so there's really nothing they can do for her. They give her, pretty much the family had a meeting with her and they asked us, what do we want to send her to a nursing home to pass, because they give her days to a week to live. What's going to happen is her blood pressure is going to keep dropping, and she's going to go to sleep and she's not going to wake up. It's been dropping, so it's not gonna be long. Um, Everybody's having it, taking it pretty hard in the family, and we're trying to get it situated. We decided to let her pass at home. That's something that she would want to do, and that's what she gonna do. She gonna die in her own home, and they supposed to bring her home today, sometime this afternoon. I didn't get a chance to get up there, but for the most part, everybody is hanging in there, man. It's tough. It's gonna be real tough, but we're gonna get through it. Everybody, we just gotta stay strong. Everybody in the family, we gotta stick together and just we'll get through this. My gram, it's like she's already touching and going with it because she's like it shocked me because she said my mom my mom and pap is building my house. It's almost done. They're ready for me. I was like, what are you talking about? She said, yeah, my mom and pap, your pap is building my house. And I was like, oh, really? What do you? It's cool. It's like she knows that my pap's up there building her house, waiting for her to get there. That she's on her way. So that's cool. That's a good feeling, man. That she's ready. She's content. That's what she wants. And at the same time, it's hard to just say, okay, Pap, you can get her now. But I'm gonna quit talking about that shit because it's man, for real. That's gonna be the hardest thing in life, right there. But we're gonna definitely go ahead and get through it. But I just want to give you guys a quick update. I know you guys are worried because you guys. I found out when I was on live last Friday that they took her to the hospital, and I had to fill you guys in. I know you guys were worried about that shit all week, like I was. There were times she goes to sleep and she don't wake up, and we don't know what's going on. I mean, we know that her blood pressure's dropping, and she just goes to sleep while you're talking to her, and that's what's going to keep happening. Her blood pressure just going to keep dropping, and, until she just don't wake up. And, but anyways, with that being said, oh no, guys, it's been a good week. Other than that, at work, I'm having good times at work. We've been, yeah, I told you guys I'm going for manager. I applied for manager. They told me it'd be about 3 weeks before I hear anything back. I did my 5-minute safety presentation in front of the managers. That went pretty good. So I'm just waiting to see what happened. See how that's going to turn out. Good things will come. I found out this week I'm having, well, I'm not having, all my kids are having kids. Mike's having, or not Mike, my daughter Janet, she's having a kid, in which Janet's named after my grandma. And that's crazy. All the same week I found out. You get it. So life's funny sometimes. But Jeff's girlfriend's having a baby. My daughter Janet's having a baby. My daughter Kara's having a baby. And there's one more. I'm missing one. There's 4 of them having a baby. I know Abby's having. It's like I'm too young to be a pappy. What are you guys doing? I know we're in this pandemic. Everybody's locked down in the house. Can you find something else to do? We got other things we can find. My kids are having like rabbits and shit. Man, I was going to buy that land for 5,000. Coming up with the 5,000. But there was a lien on it. Actually, I was making that happen, Paul. But there's a lien on that house that it would probably take 3 lifetimes to pay that shit off, and I'm not rich. I'm not rich at all. My bad, guys. My phone going crazy. But thanks, Pat. Humble tree is safer. I feel you, man. That's what I'm trying to teach them. Maybe if they come out to the woods with me, they would see that, hey, there's a safer way, man. Be like that, hump a tree. Be less kids. It's not a good time to be bringing kids into this world. I keep trying to tell them, and they keep out there like rabbits. You can't tell these kids nothing. This new generation, they gotta learn on their own. You can't tell them shit. They think they know it all. So let them go out there and learn on their own. Don't sell yourself short, Jeff. Yeah, I hear you, Don. I hear you, man. You think it, Agent? I hear you, Don, there. I hear you, RG. You guys all right, man. Always all right in my book. But guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. I know it's been a short one. It's been a long week, guys. And trust me, it's been a long week. Probably next week gonna be even longer, but we're gonna get through this shit. And definitely stay tuned for this next one because I'm going back out there. This weekend I'm gonna get caught up. I'm gonna definitely get caught up on last week's trip because I still got like 1 or 2 more videos to put up from the last trip to finish that up. And by then, I'm just going to jump right into the next trip because I'll already be done with it by the time I'm done with catching up. So I'll be ahead of the game, I guess you could say. Gonna be, I know that's about all we can do, Kathy. Just stick together and just stick together. That's all I got for right now, guys. That's all we can do. But I don't want to leave on that note. I hate leaving on bad notes. So I got to check my notes. Yeah, I think it's going to be a all right week. It's the beginning of the month. A lot of shit going on. Hopefully I get this manager position coming up. You know what I mean? We'll be all right. We'll be all right. Kathy, I appreciate it. All right, guys. Definitely don't forget, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new. The PayPal link is in the description, all that good shit. Other than that, I'm going to be back out there this weekend, so stay tuned for this next crazy ass adventure. Hopefully, I got somebody come with me this trip, so I ain't got to do this shit on a solo mission. Either way, I'll be out there, but I feel safer with somebody, so hopefully somebody come through. Is it that time again? I got to go. I have a great day. Yeah, we all going, Karen. I'm going to bed. I got to get up at like 1:30 to get it ready for work. But guess what, Bigfoot World? Y'all have a good night. I know I said this 10 times already. Stay tuned for this next crazy ass adventure, guys.